Hi, so I'm here to talk to you today about how I like to curl my hair with an Ion titanium 1/4 inch curling iron. So I start off by taking a section of the nape, I put it in a pony and then I'll clip it on top. This will leave me with two large panels on each side of my head, big enough to split into two sections each. So I start off with the Maria Nila styling spray. What I love about this product itself, it has a 2 out of 5 hold, so it's very lightweight and won't leave my hair feeling sticky or stiff. It's very brushable, it leaves my hair still feeling very soft. The company itself is amazing because Maria Nila herself, her company was started because she cares a lot about the environment and animals. So her products are 100% organic, they're vegan, cruelty-free, sulfate paraben-free, and the packaging is also CO2 friendly. Not to mention how her products smell amazing to the point where I actually almost want to eat them. When it comes to applying product to my hair, I like to ensure that I spray both sides of my hair sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but then I will brush it through to ensure that I get the product all the way through and helps remove any knots. So after I sprayed my hair, I grab the section that I want to work with and actually split it into two sections. I do this because if my hair is too thick going into the curling iron, the curled hair is not really going to sit well. And it's going to not look pretty and it's going to be a waste. And I'm going to have to end up doing it again. And in doing so, I end up damaging my hair. So it's easier for me to split it into smaller sections, roughly about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And this way I can ensure a nice tighter curl for one, and two, I'm not damaging my hair as I'm only bringing it through my hair one time. So I will start my curling iron about 1/4 of the way down the hair shaft. I start twirling it, and then little by little I'll allow the ends of my hair to get caught up in the iron so they get curled up as well. Working in this manner allows the ends of my hair to not get caught up in the iron for too long of a period of time. The closer I bring the iron to my scalp, the more I will work the ends into the iron so they get incorporated into the iron as well. But I'm not going to just start out with them in my iron because doing so can cause some unwanted damage, and it's not what we're looking for today. I'll talk a little bit about this iron that I'm using. I absolutely love it because it's a titanium iron. It has an even heat distribution, it's smooth surface to prevent snagging, it's durable, so it's able to withstand product use, and the far infrared heat preserves moisture, so it reduces damage, which is really awesome. But I also want to touch points on the temperature, because apparently that's a real big thing for a lot of clients of mine. They don't realize how hot the iron is, and they don't understand why their hair is becoming so damaged. Though the temperature depends on the texture and density of the hair, it is always best to stick with a medium to low setting on your iron. Any higher and you risk severely damaging the hair. However, there are certain instances when it's okay to raise the temperature. On thick, coarse hair, it is much safer to raise the temp than on finer, softer hair, considering how much stronger thick, coarse hair is compared to softer, finer hair. On the other hand, in regards to hair that has been bleached, it is best to stick with lower temps so you don't risk further damage or quite possibly burn up the toner from your hair, among other things. Other thing I want to touch on real quick is also the amount of hair going into your iron as you try to curl it. You'll notice if I pull out a larger section, I'll actually section out a 1 inch to like a 1.5 inch section of my hair to place within the curling iron. This will allow that whole section to get evenly distributed with the heat, so the curl not only forms, but keeps its retention. Otherwise, you end up getting too thick a section in the curling iron and your hair will not curl. It will just kind of fall, and you're frustrated, so you end up going over it multiple times and you end up causing more damage because you're burning your hair. So it takes longer to take smaller sections, but it's worthwhile in the end because your hair stays healthier, your curls look better, and they last longer as well. Now, I know I touched on this before, but I'm going to touch on it again. The direction of your iron really depends on how you want your overall finished product to look. If you want the curls to come towards your face, you want to have the barrel also coming towards your face. And that way the clamp is facing the opposite direction. The same goes if you want them to come away from your face, then you face the barrel going away from your face, which will have the clamp coming towards your face. So this service took me a little over 40 minutes to accomplish. I have enough hair for 5 people. Insane, I know. I also know that some women will leave their hair down and grab sections to curl that way. I unfortunately cannot do that with mine. I've tried. It's easier and more uniform to section it off and start curling it this way. You'll also notice that my hair is roughly 4 inches longer than it is currently. This video was recorded roughly 3 days before my own appointment with my own stylist for a cut and color retouch. So if you see me struggling with my ends at all, it was due to a long-awaited haircut. Density and length play a big role in timing, as well as the overall speed of the stylist herself. Alright, so now let's talk some product. Everyone knows when you apply heat to your hair, you must also apply the right products to act as a barrier to protect the hair from the damaging heat of your hot tools. Of course, the types of products do make a difference. You don't want anything too heavy or liquidy either. Rather, it's best to go for a lightweight styling spray like the one I used from Maria Nila, or something similar. It's best to stay away from oils since those can contribute to frying the hair. If you was to use an oil, I suggest saving it for the very end. When combing out your curl, it is best to not really use a brush because sometimes a brush can flatten out the curls and make the hair really puffy. Rather use your fingers or a wide tooth comb instead to separate the curls and make the curls a little looser while still maintaining your curled look. Now some brushes have the bristles set apart from each other a little bit wider than normal, so those are fine because they sort of mimic the wide tooth comb and sort of mimic your fingers in a way. However, overall, it is still always best to use a comb. Now, if you like this video and would like to see more in the future, please like and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I post the next video. Also, if you have any ideas for any other video, or if you have any input to make this video better or other videos better in the future, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you.